Latest on Texans defensive end J.J. Watt. Earlier today, he dislocates his left elbow. That happened in the early practice, but he expects to be ready for the opener against Miami. And in that early session, cameras were not allowed on the field because it was on 11-on-11. J.J. was surrounded by his teammates and team personnel and was later carted off the field. Teammates and coaches were certainly worried about their teammate, and it's easy to understand why. 5.5 sacks last year in the regular season, followed by 3.5 sacks in 2 playoff games, and that was as a rookie. All smiles right now, though, by head coach Gary Kubiak.
Well, we dodged another bullet, you know. I mean, he dislocated his elbow, and all the tests came back good, and obviously he's going to miss some time, but he's going to be ready to go, and knowing JJ is going to be pretty darn quick, so we're very, very fortunate, and he's already in there rehabbing already when I walked over to practice.
Andre Johnson should be back on the practice field early next week. He's been out since Sunday with a mild growing pull. Andre has said all along he didn't think it was serious. Although Johnson hasn't practiced with the team, he has been at practice rehabbing every day.
I ran real good today. I ran good yesterday, but you know, it was a mild strain. The doctor told me it wouldn't take long for it to heal. So it's been feeling better day by day, and we just keep taking it that way.
One of the guys to watch here at training camp is linebacker Brady James, who now takes over for the departed D'Amico Ryans, who's off to Philadelphia. He joins the Texans and a familiar face.
Brady James spent 9 quality seasons up north with the Cowboys. He was a part of some great defenses, but now he joins a defense that he hopes will be the best of all. And he is doing it with a familiar face, Wade Phillips, who was his head coach in Dallas.
It's great, always getting with Wade. He and I were talking about some things, you know, guys, it's a younger team, so guys come to me all the time. They were asking me about, you know, man, how does it feel going into your 10th year? You know, how do you get up for it? You know, just some of the younger guys, and I was saying, you know, it's just not just part of your routine, it's a part of your life.
The Texans learned so much from their playoff run last year, but when you add a veteran like James, he gives them a different perspective.
I'm a different set of eyes. My perspective is different coming in. I'm definitely excited about this group, to be out here with a hungry group and making sure that they stay hungry and not buying into all the expectations or the distractions that could probably tear you apart. And you know, we need to have one focus, and that's the team, and that's going out and taking it all.
Sunday night, watch our Texans training camp special. We're calling it Fired Up. It'll be right here on Sunday night at 10:35 on ABC 13. Fired Up. All right, some college basketball news right now. Mike Davis has agreed to an interim coaching job at Texas Southern. The former Indiana and UAB head coach takes over for Tony Harvey, who resigned earlier this year for personal reasons. Davis guided Indiana to the Final Four and the national championship game in 2002. But the big story here at training camp is J.J. Watt dislocating his left elbow, but he expects to be ready for the start of the season. That's sports.